Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I talk a lot about Salesforce. Today we're going to be going over how to create an image field within Salesforce. Now, it's not called an image field within Salesforce, but that's the main use case for this field. It is called a rich text field within Salesforce. Let's go ahead and jump into the back end of Salesforce and we can create this field while I talk about the scenario. Object manager up here. And then I created a custom object called project. Okay, we're going to go there and then to fields and relationships. So from here, we're going to go to new. Now we're going to go into the actual creation of it. So it's going to be the rich text area field. So it's going to have a large limit of characters, as well as you can add images and links. So there's a bunch of different rules that you can add to this as well, which we'll get into. The scenario here is that our project object, let's pretend that we are some type of home builder or home renovation. I'm just going to have this be any photos from that type of renovation or anything that's wrong, anything that could be useful, like maybe a floor plan or pictures of inspiration or pictures of the different finishes that they want to add on there. So that's what I'm going to add. I am going to click next here. Just going to have this be image. Now, what we could do is we could say in the help text to add the image as well as context to it within the with within the image, so then we know what it actually is. I'm just going to leave this as is and have the visible line to be 25. That's pretty big. It'll depend on each photo what it will show. I'm going to click next here, and it's going to have me do the field level security. So the field level security, let's do a quick rundown here. If none of them are checked for the particular profiles, then no one can see it, no one can edit it. It's only going to exist on the back end of Salesforce. If it is visible checked, then people can see it and they can edit it. If both visible and read only are checked, then people can see it, but they can't edit it. You cannot have it where read only checked is checked and visible is not checked. To have read only, you have to have both. So it's also going to coincide with the different profiles. So typically profiles are used in conjunction with different departments or job functionality. So just do a little bit of research on your scenario and who you want to use this for and who actually needs to see it and who actually needs to use it. Let's go ahead and click next. And it's just going to add it to the page layout, which means it's going to be accessible on the front end of Salesforce. And the page layout is where the different fields are within context of the other fields. I am going to go to the front end of Salesforce and refresh. The thing about Salesforce is when you refresh it, the tab, you're going to sync up the back end of Salesforce with the front end. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time. So let's see if it's there. I am going to go and search for the projects object. All right, and go into a project. It is not there, as well as one of my other fields that I created about 20 minutes ago is not there. I'm going to refresh this again. Okay, there we go. We have the image field there as well as my other field that I created. This does take some time. You may need to refresh it a number of times for it to work, but that is how you add an image field. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe. You can connect with me on LinkedIn at Emily Call MBA. You can check out the courses on LinkedIn Learning, Udemy Business, and Salesforce Upskill. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.